I've been having dreams about falling in love. It feels so real, but nobody is here when I wake up. Do you know my name?
Wherever you listen throughout the world, it's football time in Tennessee.
The devil's in the detail. I'm a natural born killer.
Here's Tua, stepping back, loads up, looks long, throws, end zone, touchdown! Alabama! Devontae Smith, touchdown, Alabama!
A natural born. Take this hopeless broke soul off this remote control.
Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something. He's got something.
50.
He's got it. He's got it.
20. 10.
He's got it.
End zone. Touchdown Titans. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle.
This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour with your host, Drake Collins.
Good afternoon and welcome in. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake in the WKOM 101.7 FM studios in downtown Columbia with P. Money Calvert. Big Lou Maddox, thank you for joining us. Right now, at this time, we are live on Facebook.
Everything, yep. YouTube, Twitter, Twitch.
Okay.
FrontPorchRadioTN.com.
We are live, and if you subscribe or use any of those media outlets, you can catch up with us live. We normally record somewhere between 12:30 and 1:30, Monday through Friday, and then this is broadcast again, of course, at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5, Monday through Friday. So welcome in and thank you for joining us. We have some viewers with us today, and thank you guys. If you ever have a comment, a suggestion, good, bad, or indifferent for the show, you can dial us in at 931-388-3636 and hit number 5 for the comment line for the Front Porch Radio Sports Radio Hour.
Or you can just leave us a comment.
You can leave us a comment right here
social medias.
on social media, yeah, if you join us live. So check us out. We have fun with the show. We hope you all enjoy it. That's what it's all about.
We are 3.5 days away from football.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Thursday night is the Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio, the NFL preseason Hall of Fame game. Along with their inductees this year, they play a football game up there for the folks in Canton, Ohio. And this year, the Los Angeles Chargers with, I guess, Jim Harbaugh. He's kind of a cheater, isn't he? The sign stealing thing, and then he won a national championship and then hauled butt too.
I think he was aware of it.
He had no knowledge. He had no knowledge.
Whatever, Jim. But anyway,
he didn't know what his staff was doing.
He's head coach of Los Angeles Chargers now, who picked up Najee Harris and also Amarian Hampton from North Carolina, a rookie. And they will be playing the Detroit Lions, who had one hell of a year last year.
Yeah, they did.
I think that was everybody's kind of Cinderella favorite underdog team, kind of. Don't you think so? When
they were a Cinderella, and then they got taken out by the season's Cinderella, Washington.
Yeah.
Which was kind of disappointing.
But, I mean, leading up to that point, towards the end of the season last year, Detroit was kind of the talk of the town.
They were rolling. Had a great defense, great offense.
Biting off kneecaps.
Something else people are talking about, especially in Knoxville, is Boo Carter. What his status is with the University of Tennessee. Arguably one of the better players for the Vols. I mean, the guy's a two-way player. He offense, defense, special teams.
Yep.
He has missed a number of team activities over the summer. And reports have come out that Carter has been confronted for missing these activities by his teammates. Well, I mean, do you know anything else, P. Money, that
based on what I've read, he's been confronted by teammates, and apparently he switched agents without telling
his agent.
Yeah, without telling his agent, and him and his mom ghosted the agent. So it's a goofy situation in Knoxville, but hopefully they'll get it settled. I'm very disappointed though.
Yeah, you would think, if he's going to be front and center star for the Vols, that he would be at these
A leader himself.
leader
And he
himself.
hadn't been.
Now Carter is a 4-star athlete recruit from Cleveland, Tennessee, Bradley High School.
Bradley Central.
He's a two-way player, and he won the Mr. Football 6A Mr. Football Award.
Pretty big deal.
And, Boo, where are you, Boo? I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there are reports he was in California. I don't know. No idea.
We got to figure that out.
Yeah.
So Big Ten Media Days were last week, and we talked a little bit about that. And UCLA brought in Nico Iamaleava.
They did.
Close enough.
Yes.
And, of course, part of the conversation with Nico was, what happened at Tennessee? Why are you at UCLA? Blah, blah, blah. And Nico's response was, quote, I don't speak on money matters.
But then he went on to say that it wasn't about money.
He said over and over again, I don't speak on money. I'm just here for ball and school, is what he said. Now, maybe the money is not as lucrative as it was at Tennessee.
Yeah,
now that he's at UCLA.
That's more true now, that statement. It's still false, but it's more true.
I got a question for Nico. Will UCLA allow you to play Fortnite on the Jumbotron? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
He
probably played in the middle of the game because there's nobody else sitting in the stands.
That's true.
His $8 million deal with the Vols 3 years ago started NIL money matter. I mean, let's just be honest.
Oh yeah, it started.
I mean, Tennessee.
It set the bar.
That's right. It started the craziness that we now know is NIL chaos, which is soon to happen across the state of Tennessee for high schoolers because of this crazy HB 25 bill introduced by our local or co-sponsored by our local Representative Scott Spicky. So we just wait for that to hit the high schools, along with kids just transferring all over the place, destroying team unity, loyalty. But anyway, that's another show.
Yeah, well, those $8 million got us 8 touchdowns against Power 5 conferences last year. So
that's right.
Touchdown for $1 million.
When asked about this, so Nico was asked about this during Big Ten Media Days. Could he have detailed how the player recruiting, contract negotiations, predatory sports agents, and their bloated fees, prove it to us or lose it to us type roster spots, player retention and player runoff, and how, despite what Joe Sixpack thinks, players aren't the boogeyman? Could he have used this opportunity at the Big Ten Media Days when he was asked questions about Tennessee, the NIL deal, him wanting more money, then him transferring to UCLA? I mean,
yes,
it kind of puts a bad light on Nico, right? I mean, I know, and Tennessee fans are going, well, screw Nico. I'm not, we were paying him, we were way overpaying him, just as you mentioned, Big Lou, 8 touchdowns against Power 5 conferences. $8 million. That's $1 million a touchdown, right? I mean, that's
if he would.
That's
what he would have gotten.
But I'm just
over the whole time.
And I'm just saying,
it's just a funny analogy. But yes, he should have.
Did he miss an opportunity to say, hey, look, this isn't about, Tennessee fans are trying to make it about me, Nico. But it's not about me. It's about me being put in a system trying to maximize my stability, my financial stability, my status, and what I think I'm worth, maximizing my worth with a university that's making a hell of a lot of money off of me being a quarterback for them.
Yes,
so
he missed out on an opportunity, and he completely didn't take it, and that's going to continue to be the narrative because that's all fine and good. You want to maximize your money-making potential? Sure, that's America.
Right.
But,
free capital, free market, baby.
But you're making it look like you're keeping yourself as the villain. And that's the other thing. You're missing out on an opportunity because I think if you look really deep into the situation, it was mostly his camp and specifically his father that were giving him terrible
and it could have been
information.
the agent and the bloat.
That's what I'm saying.
The agent obviously with bloated fees during NILs. I mean, I would probably venture to say I don't know what their percentage is, but obviously it's considerably higher than Lee Steinberg or a lot of the pro agents. I'm sure there's probably a set industry fee that agents charge, kind of like real estate. I think it's 6% somewhere in there to sell a home, whatever the deal is, commission. I'm sure that's probably a set deal once you get into the pros that, hey, they talk with each other in the locker room. Who's your agent? What kind of fees is he charging? What percentage? And I'm sure, but with college, it's college. It's kind of, if you know the guy and are friends with the guy and some other guys, hey, I'll be your agent for 15%, 20% of whatever the deal is. And so obviously you're always looking, if you're that guy, you're always looking for a better deal.
And that's a big
and
jump,
more money.
That's a big jump up when you're going from $2 million to $4 million, which is what they were asking for.
Instead of Nico kind of calling all that out and painting himself to kind of be, look, I'm just kind of a victim of the system here, which he could have done that a little bit at the Big Ten media days, but he didn't. Instead, he talked about, quote, false media reports and the noise outside his inner circle that he ignores by playing video games. He doesn't, all those are trying to paint him as, this guy that's dying, that's greedy, basically. But he says that's all BS, and that he ignores all that by playing video games.
Well, no longer on the Jumbotron at Neyland Stadium.
He said he loved his time at Tennessee, and he just wanted to go home to Los Angeles. Quote, it's not about the money. I did what was best for me.
Okay, we'll see how that works out. We'll see if you maximize your potential more at UCLA than you do at Tennessee.
Now, if you want to blame someone for this convoluted and multiplying mess, for the constant state of flux and turnover among the 265 bowl and championship subdivision football playing schools, don't blame the players, is what this article says. They're simply working within the rules laid out by those in power, or lack of rules. And my question is, could Nico have put his foot down and said, I'm good right where I am?
Absolutely.
Yep, sure could have.
I mean, when he's in Knoxville and they get or he's at home or break or whatever, and he gets with his street agent or whatever you want to call it, agent. Could Nico and his father said, screw it, just leave us alone. We're good at Tennessee, man. We're all right. We don't need to go anywhere. Obviously, Nico didn't say that. I would say that ultimately the person that makes the choice of A, asking for more money, or B, leaving if you don't get that money, is the player himself.
Yeah, you may be, you're a grown man. You can make that decision for yourself.
That's right.
And that probably would have been the right decision in hindsight for him personally. I think it was the right decision for Tennessee to do what they did in the situation, though. And I'm happy it played out the way it did.
So, that, and the whole preface for of this, what we're talking about is the idea that Nico is a victim of the system right now, and that all this kind of visceral hate towards Nico by by Vol fans, which Vol fans are not happy with Nico. Vol fans probably, I would say, you two guys are Vol fans. I don't know if you wish Nico the best. You might want to see Nico fall on his face at UCLA this year. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt your feelings.
I'll keep that in the inner circle.
Okay, I get you, and I understand that, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, for people to feel that way, we're guys. We always feel that way when girlfriend breaks up with us, right, and goes off and with the other guy. We just hope she's miserable. I hope she has a terrible time every time she goes out and she has to pay for everything. And
Let me throw this.
I hope she remembers the good old days when she was with me.
You get
you
that
know
right,
what I mean?
Drake.
That's you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you mean, Drake.
Yeah.
Let me throw this analogy out there that because I think that the majority of the people who listen to the show are either Tennessee fans or Alabama fans.
Okay, so and there's some Vanderbilt fan. Well, there's hopefully there's a whole array, but the majority.
Right. So
okay,
let's put it this way for the Alabama fan base. Y'all didn't think Jalen Milroe was a fantastic quarterback last season.
No, matter of fact, I was. There's many times that I said, get him out of there and put Ty Simpson in or somebody else in,
right.
Please.
So if he was going to be coming back this year and didn't go to the NFL draft, and he said, double my money or I'm out of here,
I would say,
sayonara.
I would say, let me give you some gas money. I know how to, let me escort you to the door.
Would you have wished
let me help you pack?
Would you have wished the best for him wherever he went?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what.
If he had asked for double money.
And there are players.
There
are players saying that's going to be the quarterback at Ohio State. Originally committed to Alabama, then transferred. I mean, there are quarterbacks. I mean, there are players in different schools that never really played for Alabama, but they decided they were going to move on. And who knows what that's for? They got offered more money. They weren't getting the playing time. I mean, we don't know. There are tons of factors why players leave schools. I mean, they just homesick, whatever the deal is.
Academic reasons.
Not feeling it, academics, who knows? But, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily rooting for him at Ohio State to do great things. I really don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be invested emotionally because he was once in Alabama, on Alabama's roster, and decided to transfer to Ohio State. I'm not going to – do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, is it a little bit different with Nico? I mean, Nico played, a couple seasons there, or one full season or whatever?
One full season, a red shirt.
Okay. All right. Well, it's a little bit – you're a little bit more invested emotionally in Nico and feel a little bit more kicked in the groin by Nico as he's exiting Knoxville and going across country. You know what I mean? And so –
yeah, I mean, the thought when he came was he was supposed to be –
that's right.
A 5-star quarterback.
And we go back to this $8 million NIL deal. He kind of opened the floodgates.
Oh, yeah. That started the whole thing.
Along with the University of Tennessee and the Spire Collective Group that was paying him that type of money, and which was really 3 years ago pretty damn shocking. I mean,
it was.
The whole world is pretty shocked to know that a freshman that was going to be redshirted is going to receive $8 million over the 4 years that he's at Tennessee.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty incredible stuff.
It is.
I mean, that's probably more – if that's guaranteed money for each year that $2 million, that might be more than an NFL contract some of them get.
It is. It is. I think that's $900,000 is the minimum.
So you kind of, you kind of open up that can of worms, and I'm not blaming it all on the University of Tennessee. It was eventually going to happen. They just happened to be the first one with Nico's deal to open up that can of worms or squeeze that toothpaste out of the tube, and then they realized, damn, we can't get it back. We can't get those worms of that toothpaste back in the tube.
The NFL league minimum salary for a rookie in 2025 is $840,000.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
So
almost double. Oh, and by the way, another quarterback, Jake Retzlaff, is at Tulane.
He is at Tulane?
Yes.
Officially.
Yes.
The Green Wave, baby. Keep an eye on him.
Well, he's not in Knoxville.
He's a good quarterback.
He is.
And Tulane was pretty dang good last year.
Yeah, they were.
11-2.
I mean,
Well, no, sorry. BYU was 11-2.
yeah.
Tulane was good, and now they get a quarterback that led BYU to an 11-2 record.
Maybe the college football games are onto something with always putting Tulane in the dang playoffs in dynasties and stuff. You know what I mean?
There might
They
be
always
something
make
to
their
it.
way in there.
Yeah.
Well, talking about the NFL, last year each team received, I think we've talked about this, but got just to nail it down, $423 million apiece, $13.8 billion divided up among 32 teams. So that was their profit sharing from, that was from their media deals or whatever deals,
Yeah.
the NFL strikes up with all the radio broadcasting stations. Then, of course, they have their own local pile of money that they do from ticket sales and suite sales and luxury suites and all that.
I saw something this morning actually, that I guess I really didn't even realize that, like flyovers for games from the military. I thought that was just a thing that was going on. Military's paying for that.
Yeah, the military pays for
To
that.
make the military look cool and get some people to join up.
And when they come
I
out
didn't know
there
that, so
and they
there's some more
spread
money.
the big flag on the field and that huge gigantic flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, the military pays the Titans hundreds of thousands of dollars per game to do that.
Had no idea.
That's a promotional fee that the NFL and the U.S. government has worked out a deal, and they. Yeah.
I'm sure salute to service cost them a pretty penny too.
Yeah, and of course it makes the franchises look all patriotic and just
Good for everybody.
and they get to put up a couple $100,000 in the bank. Good for them. Good for Amy Adams Strong. Still charged me $11 for a Coors Light. Ridiculous. This is the
it's
Front Porch,
12.
Insanity.
Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We'll be right back.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Summer Ready starts now at Workout Anytime Columbia. This July, join us for just $1 on any premium term membership. Plus, your first payment is free. That's 24/7 access to elite equipment, expert coaching, and next-level recovery suites. No gimmicks, just real results. But hurry, this deal won't last long. Stop by 125 Bear Creek Pike and lock in your summer transformation today. Workout Anytime Columbia. Anytime access, results every time.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family-owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Let's talk custom design jewelry. Did you know Tillis Jewelry in downtown Columbia creates custom design jewelry and has been for over 30 years? From one-of-a-kind engagement rings to wedding bands and so much more. We want each piece to be as unique as you are and create a family heirloom for tomorrow. Call today and make an appointment with one of our designers. And just for calling, you will receive a free 30-minute consultation. Tillis Jewelry, creating custom jewelry proudly in Tennessee.
Hi, Jimmy here for Columbia Ace Hardware. Columbia Ace Hardware now carries Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines paint. Now their premium quality and huge selection of colors will be right in your neighborhood. Along with the award-winning service and advice Columbia Ace has always provided for your paint projects. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their paint. Columbia Ace, the helpful place.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Do you have trees that need trimming or removed? Do you have stumps that you want grounded? A1 Tree Trimming and Removal is a family-owned and operated business local to Columbia and Lewisburg. They also service surrounding Middle Tennessee. We are licensed and insured and provide free estimates. No job is too big, no tree is too small. Give old Luke a call or text Luke at 931-359-3113. Or you can check them out on Facebook and tell A1 Tree Removal that you heard this ad on the radio. If you love America, then you will love A1 Tree Removal.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also an ice maker that didn't read the job description owner. Fortunately, you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Call Davis Heating and Cooling at 931-388-2090 for all your home comfort needs. Davis Heating and Cooling is your local independent American Standard dealer and proudly serves the Murray County area. Find Davis Heating and Cooling online and on Facebook or call today, 388-2090.
Hey, this is Seth Moss at Tennessee Valley Equipment, a premier FAE PrimeTech, Bandit, and Surex dealer. We are your dealer for all of your land clearing and forestry mulching needs. We sell equipment, provide repair service and parts along with a rental fleet of mulching equipment. We also offer mulching teeth, blades, and sharpening. Our number one priority is getting you up and running as quickly and affordable as possible. Tennessee Valley is located at 300 Santa Fe Pike in wonderful Columbia, Tennessee. Stop by or give us a call today at 931-981-9812.
This is Debbie Matthews with the Nashville Realty Group, and if you've been paying attention, you know the housing market has been tough, but rates are beginning to thaw. So if you're thinking about selling, the time to jump in is getting better every day. But if you're thinking about buying, and those interest rates are still a little bit too high, a good agent knows how to negotiate interest rate buydowns. And I'm a good agent, so call me, Debbie Matthews with Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
This is Trip Stoltz with Columbia Ace Hardware. I love listening to 101.7 WKOM FM, Columbia, Tennessee.
We are back. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour on WKOM 101.7. In the studios this Monday afternoon with P Money and Big Lou Maddox. Thank you all for joining us. Congrats to Bubba Wallace. Won the Brickyard 400 over the weekend. NASCAR.
Good for Bubba.
Yeah, good for him. And see what else is going on in the world. You know, USA Today, we're in that time of year where USA Today leading up to football. And of course, like we said, we're only 3.5 days away from NFL preseason with the NFL Hall of Fame game. USA Today said who has the best football college stadiums, and who they tracked the records, traditions, and environments to list the 25 most inhospitable stadiums in college football. The number one stadium in the country that's the most inhospitable,
Is that in terms of like other teams stay, like the visiting locker rooms and stuff?
It's just,
or is that like atmosphere? Like
USA Today tracked records, traditions, and environments to list the 25 most inhospitable.
It's got to be Tiger Stadium.
I was going to say the Swamp.
It's got to be Tiger Stadium.
You're right. First on the list is Tiger Stadium.
Yeah.
Where the fans are relentless.
Yeah, they literally rock the buses as they come into the stadium to let out the visiting team.
Especially true for night games.
Liquored up. Yep.
Number 2 is Beaver Stadium, Penn State. I've been to Penn State. I mean, I've been to a game at Penn State. Alabama played up there quite a few years ago, but they had a whiteout during the day. I just didn't.
Seems like they lose that whiteout game more than they win it.
Number 3 on the list is Ohio State, the Horseshoe. And I could see those guys, those Yankees get pretty loud. You know what I'm talking about?
Especially when you plant a flag in the middle of their field.
Well,
after you beat them.
That's a whole.
It drives me so insane that they actually go to their state legislature to create a law.
That was so soft. That was.
Did it pass?
Soft.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's truly pathetic.
What are they going to do? Arrest somebody if they plant a flag?
Apparently, that in prison time.
I'll take the charge.
Give me a break.
I'll take the charge.
Autzen Stadium only hosts 54,000 people in Oregon. That's in Oregon. If you didn't know, Autzen, Autzen, Autzen.
They're all hippies up there. How can it be hostile? How can it be hostile?
54,000 people makes it cozier than most powerful. We're not talking about cozy. We're talking about
inhospitable.
We're talking about if you're a UT fan and you go to LSU for a night game,
you're going to get spit on.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get.
I say Sanford Stadium down in Athens, Georgia, it has been known to be pretty brutal.
Number 5 on their list, Memorial Stadium, and that's in Clemson.
Yeah,
which I can see a bunch of rowdy South Carolinians, hammered drunk, just giving you a bunch of what.
Sure.
If you're walking in there sporting Big Orange or Alabama Crimson all over the place, I mean they're gonna give you a hard time. Neyland Stadium is number 6. The article says in a conference with no shortage of nasty environments, Tennessee fans are seen as particularly ruthless.
Saw a guy once, you know where my aunt and uncle sit. They sit right there in the south end zone, about 2 rows above the tunnel.
Dead center of the goalpost.
You always catch footballs there when you sit there. But I witnessed a guy dump ice on Nick Saban a couple of years ago, and I've never seen Tennessee state troopers move so quickly and just completely take out that guy. I mean, it was beautiful. And what was funny was all the UT fans were even turning on him, too. After he did it, they're all pointing at him like it was this guy right here. Yeah. It was not us.
Maybe that's who Trump needs to be his Secret Service rather than the guys at the assassination attempt.
The Tennessee,
Tennessee
Highway Patrol.
Yeah, maybe he needs them instead of his Secret Service guys. All those guys got fired,
Yeah. Well,
I'm just saying you
got one job to do.
You got one job to do, and you don't want to do it. And I don't know. I didn't quite understand that. But anyway, the article goes on to say Neyland Stadium is a different type of loud.
There's truth to that.
I would agree.
I mean, 107,000 plus in that place.
102.
How much? Pardon me?
102.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 107.
That's the big house. That's Michigan.
Okay.
Michigan's the biggest one. That's 107.
Let's see. It's a different type of loud, described former Oklahoma quarterback Baker Mayfield. And when Rocky Top plays on a loop, there's pure psychological torture going on. And I couldn't agree more.
I would say it's the worst sound to hear unless you're a Tennessee fan.
Yeah.
Would you agree? Like, that's just like over and over again.
You're talking about Rocky Top? Well, and plus, if you're hearing it over and over again, that means the Vols are continuously doing something great for the Vols. Right. So, Sanford Stadium, as the clause said, Sanford Stadium in Georgia. The environment between the hedges has made the Bulldogs nearly unbeatable at home under Kirby Smart, unless Alabama comes to town.
That is true.
While the literally barking from Georgia fans doesn't always rattle your eardrums, Sanford Stadium can rumble when challenged. 8 is Bryant-Denny Stadium, Alabama. 9 is Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, Florida. Pac-10 is Kyle Field at Texas A&M. I mean, are you seeing
Yes.
a pattern here?
Kind of wondering why
And-
Oregon was as
Yeah,
high.
I don't know why they stuck Oregon in there. But Gaylord family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium in Oklahoma is number 11 after A&M, and then Michigan, and then Jordan-Hare is 13th. Notre Dame's 14th. Husky Washington Stadium. I don't know why they. I mean,
I don't know about that one.
I mean, Pac-10. The people don't go to those games.
There's like-
how can it be inhospitable if there's nobody in the stands screaming at you? I don't know. How does that?
It's a very cool scene with the river and all the boats, or if maybe it's a lake behind the stadium. Then it's cool to see that. Like, it's a cool environment. If there were people there, and there's not any people there.
Williams-Brice Stadium is 17, South Carolina. Utah, 18. Camp Randall Stadium, Wisconsin, 19. Doak S. Campbell Stadium, Florida State, is 20th. Of course, when you go 2 and 12 or whatever,
It's not
or
going to
2
be
and 10.
20th. Yeah.
I mean, they're just not going to get that fired up. Lavelle Edwards Stadium, Brigham Young, which, those Mormons, they show up.
They do.
I'm just telling you,
that's another really cool atmosphere built
they
into
go-
the mountains up there.
Yeah,
It's cool.
they go. Yeah, they show up. I will give BYU that credit. That
Uncaffeinated and unliquored up, they show up.
yeah. So
Passion.
that's
That's
just,
it. True passion.
Just a few things that
Do got to say this: the number one school was LSU. I just when you talk about LSU and then Tennessee's at 6, I always love to bring up what we did to them in Death Valley in 2022.
It was beautiful.
I'm talking 41-13, by the way.
Yeah,
with Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors.
Pardon my French, but that's an ass whooping.
Oh, it was.
And I think there were 40,000 Tennessee fans in that stadium that day. It was glorious. Go back and watch some highlights from that game if you haven't thought about it in a while.
It was
It's
beautiful.
incredible to see.
It was.
Everyone makes verbal gaffes, even us here on the radio. We do it all the time. Probably have already done some today. Everybody makes verbal screw-ups every now and then, but a recent mistake that Jerry Jones made, the owner of the Cowboys, when talking about disgruntled linebacker Micah Parsons, is getting Jones some extra heat from Friday. While speaking to the media this morning on Friday about the ongoing contract standstill, Jones referred to Micah Parsons, his star linebacker, edge rusher, whatever you want to call him, that is holding out for more money. He called him Michael Parson instead of Micah Parsons. Of all the players that I've ever negotiated with, Michael Parson is as savvy and knowledgeable and understanding of his financial business relative to football as any player I've ever been around, is what Jones said.
I think it's a.
I mean, I know
that's a drop in the bucket to what the type of verbal gaffes that he's made in the past.
I
could
agree.
see, he's an older guy. I could see him just making that mistake. When he's talking fast or about something else and he gets asked that question, but
to call your, is Jerry okay? So people went on to ask, is Jerry Jones at the point where he's bad for the team? And they're taking this just because he called Michael Parson instead of Parsons with an S. Nobody has their finger on the pulse of their team quite like Gary Jones does. Is what somebody else.
Gary Jones.
Gary Jones instead of Jerry Jones. No wonder the contract's not getting done. He's even talking to the right person. He's not even talking to the right person, is what somebody said. I mean, and his son Steven is now the executive vice president of personnel or something like that. Michael Parsons sounds like Michael Parsons sounds like he herds cattle, not quarterbacks. So, you're trying to get the deal done with him. You need to address the guy by his correct name, I think.
That would help.
I mean,
That would help.
What about Nick Kurtz? Have you all heard about this cat? 22 years old, rookie. Nick for the Athletics, soon to be, I guess, the Las Vegas Athletics. On Friday, he hit 4 home runs against the American League West cheating Houston Astros. That was on Friday night. And he ties with the most home runs in a single game, 4. You know how many players have hit? You all want to take a quick guess? How many players have hit?
In MLB history?
In MLB history, 4 home runs in a game?
25.
Claw?
1.
I'm going to say 7.
He tied somebody, so you want to say 2.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
You going to say what?
Oh, I was going to say 7, but
20 have done that.
Wow.
Also, he went 6 for 6.
So he had 2 other hits.
He had a single and a double.
Wow.
He had 8 listen to this. He had 8 RBIs and scored 6 runs. 19 total bases in one game.
Wow. Bet the over on him.
Which
bases.
tied Sean Green's total of 19 total bases in 2002. The rarest feat of all of this was scoring 6 runs in a ball game. And that's only been done 9 times in baseball history.
Did they win?
Yes.
Okay.
No one has ever hit 5 home runs in a single game. But if that game had been played in Boston, Chicago, or the New York Mets City Field, he would have hit 5 because his double just hit a couple of feet below.
Wow.
On the below the home run fence, the top of the home run fence.
Surely 5 would have been
now
a record.
Kurtz hit a double. That was in the 4th inning, off the top of the wall in left field, and of course just a few feet from going out. But that double would have been a home run in 6 other ballparks in the major leagues. Baltimore, Los Angeles Dodgers, and Milwaukee were crossed off from one of the home runs that he did hit. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to take away one of them. But Kurtz moved into a tie with Spencer Torkelson for the most home runs by a first baseman. Torkelson plays for Detroit with 23 right now. He has 15 over his last 30 games. That means he hits a home run for every 11.79 at-bats that he comes up. That's just behind Cal Raleigh with 11.49 per home run per at-bat.
Sure.
This time last year, Kurtz had just been drafted number 4 overall. He's called the Big Amish because he's from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where the population is the majority of Amish. He's not Amish. But his celebration routine after he hits a double or a home run is like he's churning butter.
Love it.
Epic.
That's fantastic.
Nick Kurtz, the Big Amish.
He made about
22-year-old rookie.
Made about 4 or 5 pounds of butter on Friday.
Yeah, I imagine his arms got tired from churning too much butter.
Yes.
Now it's time to raise the barn.
Can you ever really have too much butter, though?
No, I don't think so. I had some butter with my French toast this morning.
Oh, on a baked potato bag? Oh. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We'll be right back.
Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Roll them up. If you watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a few.
Are you thinking about a new fence? Maybe you need a pole barn? Then you should give Sands Fence Company a call. That's 931-309-1644. Will Sands has built his business based on the principles of honesty, quality, and integrity. Sands Fence Company has been in business for over 20 years, providing their community with farm, residential, and commercial fencing, as well as pole barns and buildings. Call today for a free estimate. Sands Fence Company, 931-309-1644. That's 931-309-1644.
Hey, this is Drake and my dog Carl from the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Summer heat in southern Middle Tennessee is no joke, and your animals feel it too. With record-setting temperatures and high humidity, it's critical to keep your pets and livestock cool, shaded, and hydrated. Make sure they have constant access to clean water, shelter from the sun, and never leave them in a parked car, not even for a minute. Take care of your animals like family, because they're counting on you.
This is Coach Tradaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We at Home Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
For 40 years, the Jeweler's Bench has worked hard for their customers and provided the highest quality jewelry at the best price. They keep going back. Recent renovations have allowed them to expand their inventory. More high-quality jewelry, custom vintage and estate pieces, and professional jewelry and watch repairs. They also buy gold. The Jeweler's Bench, still here, still great service. 808 Trotwood Avenue, Columbia.
Hey, this is Derek Ransom with 10 Pin Alley, voted #1 family entertainment center in Murray County. We offer 32 bowling lanes, giant arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, and a full cafe and bar menu. We also specialize in group events, kids and adult birthday parties, company parties, sports team parties, and holiday parties. We're located at 322 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Call us today at 931-381-BOWL or visit us at 10pin.com. 10 Pin Alley, it's where the good times roll.
In today's uncertain world, you can never be too careful about your family's financial future. That's why the Parker Group, a part of Baird's Private Wealth Management, is offering a free second opinion on your financial plans. Let us review your current plan, and we will identify any gaps and offer suggestions to improve it. Please call the Parker Group at 931-548-3737. That's 931-548-3737. Robert W. Baird and Company Incorporated does not offer tax or legal advice.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
The generations that have paved the way for us deserve respect, integrity, and compassion. This is Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare. My grandmother and mother started this business in 2005, and I was honored to take over in 2012. Licensed and insured, we help our aging community stay in the comfort of their own homes. Online at CaringHeartsHomeHealthcareLLC.com, by phone 931-381-5470, or in person at 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia. That's Caring Hearts Home Healthcare.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is Coach Devin Simler from Columbia Central Baseball. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre.
And welcome back in to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I'm Drake in the studio this afternoon with the Claw, Big Lou, and P Money Calvert. The Titans' new kicker guy. Well, first of all, Traylon Burks, man, can he not catch a break? Fractured his collarbone.
In the open practice on Saturday.
Catching a diving ball.
Wasn't it a one-handed catch or something?
No, he did not catch it.
So we'll see him, in
trying
November?
to catch a sideline pass. Fractured his collarbone. And, it's not fracturing a collarbone happens all the time to football players. I get it. But, it's just another setback for Traylon Burks. The guy's...
He was in great shape, apparently, and was looking good.
One door closes, another opens. Restrepo from Miami.
Yeah.
Looks like he might possibly at least make the team. I thought he was going to make the practice squad for sure. Now with Traylon, it looks like he's going to probably slide up into wide receiver spot to get us on the active roster.
I thought he was going to make the active roster anyway. I think this just cements it.
But what about Joey Sly, the new kicker for the Titans? Closed the open practice on Saturday at Nissan Stadium with a 66-yard field goal. We pulled a picture up of Joey Sly, S-L-Y-E. He
looks like a linebacker.
He kicked at Washington. He kicked at Carolina, I want to say.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
so.
I think that's correct. Okay.
I think last year.
But the guy looks like a beast. He looks like a linebacker. He looks like
Yeah, no offense.
Reminds me a lot of you, Lou.
Yeah, no offense to kickers. Usually they look a bit goofy and nerdy, but I would not want to step to this guy.
That's one dude.
He looks like he's in a biker
Slick
gang.
ball head with a big red beard and tatted up on one arm and all buffed up. That dude looks like
Yeah.
He can be my kicker anytime he wants, So, hey, Paul Skeens, the pitcher from LSU, number 1 overall pick, I think, last year.
Mm-hmm. It's Skinnis. I'm just kidding. You finally got it right, and I'm messing with your
Did I finally
head.
get his name right?
Yeah, it's Skeens.
He is the only pitcher since 1920 with an ERA of 2.0 below, let me back up. Paul Skeens, the pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates, is the only pitcher since 1920 with an ERA below 2.0
And
through his first 45 starts
with a losing record.
That's incredible.
So these are the four other pitchers. Vida Blue had 2.03. Oral Hershiser 2.23. Jose Fernandez 2.26.
And
Jerry Kuzman 2.26. So Paul Skeens for the Pittsburgh Pirates has done something that has not been done in 105 years in Major League Baseball. And just imagine if he got to pitch against his teammates, it might you know what I'm saying? It would be even lower because Pittsburgh is not that good. But I'm just saying, if he was with a really good team,
it'd be scary.
Which he'll eventually be, probably in the next couple of years, be with a really good team because Pittsburgh's not going to pay him,
I would imagine,
what he's worth.
No.
So, what about some Major League Baseball? Magic 8-Ball picks for tonight. You want to hear a couple of those?
I would love to.
Magic 8-Ball Monday night. Take the Cleveland Guardians. Take all these teams on the money line tonight.
Okay.
No heavy hitters for tonight. Just winning baseball is all we're going to bet tonight. Cleveland Guardians on the money line. Toronto on the money line. The Cincinnati Reds on the money line. Minnesota Twins on the money line. The Chicago Cubs on the money line. And the San Diego Padres on the money line. So there you go. Hey, Clayton, you're our NASCAR guy. What about Bubba Wallace?
You got to give him a lot of credit. He was able to hold off A lot of guys with fresher tires. It was a gas.
There was overtime. What? How
yeah,
did
there was rain and then a couple of wrecks, and they ended up finishing in overtime, and they took a risk on fuel, and it paid off, and he was able to get the biggest win of his career in a huge win for him and that team. So yeah, he's in the playoffs. Yeah, congratulations to Bubba and his crew.
Yeah. So with that win, he makes it, and it's been over 100 races since he won.
Absolutely.
Well, good for him. This has been the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Thank you for joining us. We are back on tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Until then, have a great evening. We'll talk to you then.
If you're going